Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. This is a show about exploring relationships, love, and companionship. Today we have a couple in front of us. Please tell us your name, age, and where you're from.
Hi guys, I am Tshegofatso Leshoro and I am 23 years of age and I am from Kimberley in the Northern Cape.
Hey guys, I am Herman Pululo. I am just recently turned 28 and I am from I'd like to say Angola and South Africa. So in fact I just like to say that I'm African basically, but I'm originally from Angola, and I was born and raised I was raised in South Africa.
How did the two of you meet?
Whoa.
Instagram.
So,
Who's going to explain? Must I explain? Okay. So, I think it was the 1st of Jan. When did you text me?
Yeah, it was the 1st of Jan.
Or was it the 31st of December?
No, it was the 1st of Jan.
So when did I go to?
On the same day.
I went to Hard Rock on the 1st.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, I went out on the 1st of Jan. I went out with like another person. And then I don't know, he says he found my profile on Sarah Langa's profile as well. So, you know, when you're on Instagram and then you maybe go to like someone's profile and then you'll see like who exactly liked it. So it will say like maybe liked by 300 people and, you know, Aurora T. So that was my Instagram name at the time. So he clicked on it and then he was like, look at this pretty girl, you know, let me DM her. So I only saw the DM like early the next day. I don't remember which day it was. I just know it was the 2nd of Jan. So this nigga was texting me. And I'm like, oh, okay. You know, I also went through his profile and I was like, I like what I see, you know? So yeah, we were just talking and he was like, tell me more about yourself. There I was, you know, telling him everything. This is who I am. This is how old I am. I'm still a student. I'm studying, you know? And yeah, the conversation just kept on flowing and he's like, would you like to, you know, hang out, you know, come over for a braai, have some drinks? I'm like, sure, why not? Because I wasn't doing anything at the time. He was like, are you going to come with someone? And I'm like, yeah, I'll come with my friend, but actually went with my sister. So that's basically how we met. And then from there, we just, you know, everything was just flowing.
Now.
Yeah, it's been flowing.
What was your initial reaction when you first met your partner?
Me first? Well, I was amazed. I was amazed by her beauty, her personality, first of all, actually, I was supposed to say personality before beauty. But yeah, personality first, because as from the get-go, the first 5 minutes is when, you know, we actually said, we're so compatible that when we talk, we don't see like what can I say? We see ourselves getting along with one another so easily, and it's like we've met 2 years before. So it was so easy to talk to her. It was so easy, and the laughing. There was so much of laughing into it. I think I first fell in love with her smile before everything. I have to be honest about that. And then everything is just took a step by step, became like a bonus basically. So yeah, and I don't regret.
That's good.
How would you describe your relationship?
I would describe our relationship as very fun and open, but I'm going to like break it down on what I mean by open. Open not as in like, you know, like we, you know, mess around with other people. No, open as in like he's honest with me, I'm honest with him, you know, and we're very patient with one another. Or we try to always be patient and understanding because, you know, as human beings, you will clash somehow, so we always just find a way to make our relationship work. And if you want it to work, you'll make it work.
That's called transparency.
What is something the two of you enjoy doing together?
Everything.
I don't know how to break that down.
We enjoy doing everything together. Like he doesn't cope when I'm not next to him.
Definitely. That is true. That is true.
So going to the salon together, going shopping together, everything.
Even though the salon, I have to spend like 5 hours there, but hey, man,
beauty takes time,
You do it because of love.
Exactly. You think I don't get irritated when I have to sit and wait for you to get a haircut for 2 hours? Ow. So that's just how it is.
What is your favorite physical feature about your partner?
Oh. Okay. Her smile, her hands, her eyes, my God. And yeah. I can't go into further detail, but yeah.
My favorite physical feature about you is definitely your eyes. Like, I don't know, they just light up my world. I think everything about you, your face, your nosy, your hands.
Always tease me though.
About what?
By my nose.
It's big. Just like you always say, my nose is small. I can't fight you, so I think it's perfect. So,
what is something that annoys you about your partner?
I think I should answer first. Okay, the first thing that annoys me about her, she takes time to listen. You tell her something and then it's basically like I predict what's going to happen before even
it happens.
You see, so like if I tell you don't go to the club because this and this will happen, she's like no, you can't be so controlling, let me go. Then when she gets to go, whatever that I said was going to happen actually happens, and then she comes back and say, baby, you were so right, I'm so sorry. Then I'll be like, it's not that I'm bragging, but I told you so. So something else would be the fact that she likes doing things her way, even though it's the wrong way.
Not always. Not always.
Let me explain. Okay, let me break it down in a way of percentage. I can say 60%. 60% is when you are wrong. 40% she's right about how she does things.
Okay, what's the question? What's the one thing that annoys you about your partner?
Yes.
Herman doesn't like it when I tell him the truth. It's very hard for him to be like, okay, you're right. Yes, there are some times where he does accept. But, when you just sometimes always so used to being right, and when someone corrects you, sometimes you don't know how to comprehend that.
True.
So, yeah.
Who said, I love you first?
It was me.
Okay.
I'll never deny it. It was me. And it's just like, that's how I was feeling at the time. So I was just like, I don't mind being open about my feelings, and it's just like, if he takes it like in a bad way, that's up to him. But this is how I'm feeling now, and I'm going to share how I'm feeling with you, And I told them, and I'm like, I'm not trying to pressure you into saying it back to me, but I just want you to know this is how I feel. So yeah.
Because normally, like women appreciate it when a man is the first one to always do something or to say something. But like you being female and me being male, we are both humans at the end of the day. You have feelings and I have feelings. Not to say that I'm a man, I lack feelings. No, human beings have the same feelings. Well, she said it first. I didn't even have a problem with that because that showed me that this relationship is taking a different level, meaning it's going about in a different way than my other previous relationships. Because in the other previous ones, I always had to be the one to say everything first, to do everything first. But, you know, I felt a difference already from the get-go.
No, I was just, at that time, I was just at a point in my life where I was just like, I'm not going to be apologetic for how I feel. If I feel the way I feel and I want to share it with you and express it, that's what I will do, because that's me in my truth. You know, like, I'm not going to like keep quiet and not tell you how I feel just because I'm scared of your reaction. So it's just like, you know, in life, just you need to free yourself from like your emotions and trying to bottle them up, because that's what I used to do. I would be like, I'm not going to tell this nigga I love him or else he's going to do me dirty. I was like, you know what? I love this nigga, so I'm going to tell him. And if he acts a certain way, hey, it's up to him. But I'm just going to express how I feel. So that's how it was.
Is marriage on the table in your relationship?
Oh, definitely.
Definitely, honey. Listen.
Yeah, it's just missing the ring, actually.
Please.
Like, for me, we've taken the first step of that, like the very, very first step, because we stayed together. So we wanted to see if we're compatible enough to actually be in one space for so many days together. Even though sometimes we butt heads, we clash heads, but
we butt heads a lot.
but it's a process, you know. That's how you tend to evolve with your partner, step by step as you're moving. So, yeah.
And I was also telling him, and I was like, you know, when it comes to us like getting our own property or like living together when we are married, you know, like there's nothing that he's going to do that's going to surprise me. You know, I'm not going to get irritated when he leaves his shoes lying around, because I know what he does. You know, if I trip over one, I know that, you know, I won't get annoyed because I'm so used to it. I'll just kick them or put them away nicely.
What is the ideal number of times to have sex in a day?
In a day? For me, I would say twice. Because, I mean, obviously, I'm not going to say that you're going to get bored of your partner, but then there's so many other things to do. Rather than having sex, yes, it's fun, it's amazing, but you could be doing so many other things, because sex will not put food on the table. Sex will not get you from one place to the other one.
Are you sure?
As far as I'm concerned, sex will not do that. So the ideal number of time for me, I don't know if it's for us, but for me, I'll talk for myself. It's twice a day.
I think it's just how we are feeling at that time. You know, if you're in the mood to, like, because days are different. You know, today I might be in the mood and you might not be. Tomorrow it's a different thing. There are times where we're both in the mood, and, you know, it can last longer. So, yeah, it's just about how you feel, you know.
Has your partner ever made you cry?
Okay, I think she has to answer that, not me.
I made him cry like a girl. Yeah, and I felt so bad. Shame, yo. It's not nice to see your man crying. Like, it tugs at your heart, you know. So I was just like, you know, let me not do this thing again, because I wouldn't like it if he did it to me, you know. So you live and you learn. Yeah, he's made me cry lots of times. I'm sure I made you cry like once or twice, but me, lots of times. Because I'm sensitive, you know? Like, and especially like maybe when we're having an argument, like he'd say something, I'd say something. But then I'm the type of person, like, I can hold a grudge, you know? And like, I'm a thinker, so whatever you said, it will be playing in my mind. And I'm just like, but did you actually mean that? That's why I always tell him that when I'm angry, give me time to be angry, because if I say something, it's really, really gonna hurt you. You know, like, I prefer being quiet when I'm angry, so that once, you know, I cool down, then I can, like, you know, discuss whatever happened or what led to the argument, how we can fix things. So yeah.
Okay. Well, all I wanted to say to add on to it is that like we could be having an argument, like let's say at 4:30. She'll end up crying at like 8:00 or 7:30. That's exactly how you are. We talk. It's chilled. It's fine. And then I go out. Then I come back inside the room, and this person is crying. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, because you just think about it, and sometimes it breaks your heart because, like, I always tell you, and I'm like, I don't care if someone else says something about me, because it's just like, you're looking at me from the outside and you're judging and you're also commenting, but you don't even know the backstory of what's happening. So with you, if you say something to me, it's going to hurt me because at the end of the day, I love you and you're a big part of my life, So if you're going to say something and it's hurtful, it's really gonna, affect me. But if it's somebody else, it's gonna be like, you this and that. I'm just like, go.
Tell your partner one thing you love about them.
Oh my God. Is it okay if I say everything? Because I love everything, basically. If I had to break it down, it would take so much of time, but everything, because I know as humans, we say that you may never find someone that's perfect, but when you find perfect can be anything that you see in a person. Mm-hmm. So there's different ways that human beings find perfect. So for me, I stand tall and say she is perfect.
One thing that I love about my partner is his heart. He has the most beautiful heart. Is so considerate, so loving, always willing to help people. But then that also is another disadvantage, because at the end of the day, there are people that will, misuse that, and decide to tramp all over your heart just because they know that, this person is kind-hearted and this person is always willing to help, so his heart, but also everything. Because he's just so cute and handsome.
Okay, we've come to the end of the questions. Now we have a game.
Okay.
Today we'll be playing Never Have I Ever.
Jesus Christ.
You have drinks in front of you, so you know how the game goes. If you have done what is said, please take a sip of your drink.
Okay.
First question. Never have I ever lied to my partner.
Wait, you drink?
If you have done it.
If I've lied, I drink. I felt like you're waiting for me to drink.
Me? Oh, what? I was listening to the rules.
Oh, okay.
Never have I ever ignored my partner's calls or messages.
You have. You have.
Not when I'm busy.
No, it's not dependent on the situation. Have you ever ignored your partner's calls? Full stop.
Okay, fine.
You have. When you're angry, yeah. Do my pet affair.
Never have I ever gone through my partner's phone.
Hamanat is wrong.
Never have I ever faked an orgasm.
We don't do that shit.
We don't do that.
Never have I ever used my partner's toothbrush. Never have I ever gossiped about my partner.
No.
Like in a bad way.
Gossip is gossip. No, I haven't.
Never have I ever asked my partner for money. Never have I ever sworn at my partner.
Oh my gosh, I think I'm gonna finish this class.
Listen.
we've come to the end of the game and the end of the show.
Wonderful.
Do you guys have anything you'd like to say?
I just like to say that relationships, they can make or break you. But it's not to say that if you focus on the negatives, then the relationship will go negative. There is negative doings in a relationship as well as positive. But if your positives overcome your negatives, then your relationship will flourish. And that's the only thing I can say. Whether there's cheating or you forgive, that's totally up to you. But always focus on your partner. Make time for your partner. Understand your partner. That's all I'll say.
I think an important thing I want to leave you guys with is you also need to pray for your partner. Whether they are currently in your life or not, whether you found the right person for you or not, like you need to pray. Like I remember before I met Herman, I was crying to God. I'm like, God, please, I want a man to love me now, because I have all this love in my heart and I don't know what to do with it, and I want to give my heart to someone and all this love. I want to offer it to them because, I'm just full of love. So whether you've met your partner or not, or whether you think you've met your soulmate or not, you need to start praying about that. Pray and ask God to bless you with a man or woman that's going to love you for who you are and love you unconditionally. And just understand the type of person you are and who's going to also want to make the relationship work as much as you do. Because I don't think anybody likes nonchalant behavior. Or just being with someone who just doesn't care, or they're showing you that, I don't care about you because I have money or I have options. Like, that's not cute. True. At the end of the day, if you treat someone like that, who says that won't be your karma in the next relationship? Like you may be treating like your current partner like very nonchalantly. You want to make them think as like you want them to feel as if they're not worthy of your love. And it's just like your karma will come because when you finally think you've met the one, uzokuphinda. So let's just learn to love wholeheartedly. And if they play you, just remove yourself from that type of energy and focus on loving yourself, focus on healing, and focus on praying for the right person to come along. And also prepare yourself so that when you meet that person, you're not trying to make them pay for what the last person did to you. True. Because now you're projecting your trauma onto another person, and it's just like, it's not fair because they did not contribute to the trauma. So you need to heal and let go all of that because you don't want to affect something that can turn into something beautiful. Learn to love, learn to let go, learn to forgive, learn to receive, so yeah.
Wise words, eh?
You know what I'm saying?
Thank you for coming to the show.
No problem.
It's a pleasure.